Hello everyone, I hope you had a good week. I'm celebrating an important anniversary this week as it has been 12 years since I relocated to Scotland. So today I'm looking back on my decision and my 12 years in this country I call home. I hope you enjoy this special vlog. Take care and I see you soon. Tach baleif. Scotland, land of bens and glens, of lochs and castles, the land of inventions and song, land of mystery and myths, where fairies and unicorns live. Your rich history, your ever-smiling people, who are proud yet humble, feared yet peaceful, loud yet kind. Scotland, my heart belongs to you, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I prepared our moving for a year, traveled to Scotland regularly to find a place to stay and also make new friends. Our first home was the former Stewart's flat in the Duddingston Golf Club house in Edinburgh. I loved the place immediately when I entered. The quirky yet homey feel enveloped me, and I could easily envision myself and my son here. Living on a golf course meant we were in a quiet environment, surrounded by greenery, but not really living remote. We also made lovely friends amongst the golfers and staff. Our view from the living room and kitchen window was the highlight of the flat as we looked onto the Pentland Hills. This view changed so much throughout the year, but was always wonderful. My son adapted very easy to his new environment, which was a relief since it was my dream we were living now. We traveled a lot in the first years and did also show our friends and family around whenever they visited. Scotland is so beautiful. There is hardly any area that you can call your favorite. But life in Scotland is not different from any other life elsewhere. Relocating doesn't mean you live a life without tasks and chores. I still had parents' nights, and of course there are taxes to be paid, enrollments to be done, and many small life decisions to be made. Relocating to a foreign country always means that everything is new and there is a huge learning curve that you should be prepared for. I am fortunate that I fell in love with Scotland, as her people are so open, hospitable and kind. I felt welcomed wherever I went, and people were genuinely interested in our background. Scotland is a progressive country that is proud of her rich history, but also embraces the future at the same time. It is so easy to make friends in Scotland, and easy to just have a lovely small talk if you so wish. The Scots are very helpful and, as a small nation, seem to not have lost the connection to each other, which is wonderful. In 2019, I met my husband, who also lived in Edinburgh, and shortly after, we found ourselves in our first big challenge that the pandemic presented to us. We managed well, especially since living on the golf course and as a person living a simple life, my life did not change dramatically in general. Prompted by the pandemic, we looked for our first place together in 2020 outside of Edinburgh. It wasn't an easy time, as properties sold within days of being on the market and prices skyrocketed. We were lucky in the end to buy our seaside cottage, as the former owners sold it to us for much less than they could have. The house was in need of upgrading, and so we started the work in November of 2020. The house was rewired, all wallpaper removed, walls sanded down and painted. We also removed all carpets to find a wonderful wooden floor underneath that was sanded and lacquered. The kitchen and the bathroom were replaced, and we added a wall into the rather large bedroom to create a study for me as an office. We spent every minute we had working on the house and moved into our new home in February 2021, still in lockdown. All the hard work paid off, as the house turned out so well, and we just love it more since living here. Another big change in our life happened when my husband and I got married in October 2021. We decided to have an elopement wedding so it would be intimate and private. It would have been difficult to invite guests as we were still going in and out of lockdown. The wedding day will forever be one of my favorite memories. We were so lucky with the weather and the few people involved. The humanist who married us was so lovely and kind, and our photographer funny and easygoing. We had no plan on what everything would look like, not even my flowers, but it all just turned out beautiful. After the photographer returned us to the hotel, we spent an afternoon in the bar, enjoying the scenery, and had a candlelight dinner in the evening. It was the perfect day. Now, 3 years later, things changed again, as my son is now at university studying astrophysics and only home during his breaks. We love living so close to the beach and make use of this advantage whenever we can. East Lothian has so much to offer. There are many castles, walks, forests, and of course the seaside. It also happens to be the sunniest part of Scotland, so it does not rain as much as in the west. Scotland has been kind to me, and I am very grateful that I am living my dream. So, after 12 years in Scotland, I am looking back on many years of change, of happiness, of challenges, of learning and adapting. But one thing remains: my love for Scotland. I hope you enjoyed this special vlog. Have a lovely week and I see you soon. Tag baleef.